What is going on, people? Triple M back again with another video. Long time no see, I know, but we've got to talk about Barcelona Football Club as they have officially, well, not officially, it just feels like an official announcement because of the nature of transfers these days, thanks to Fabrizio Romano, David Ornstein, and other journalists ruining club announcements. But anyways, Dani Olmo, here we go to Barcelona for a fee of around 55 million euros plus 7 million euros in add-ons, which is unbelievable, and a contract that is 6 years long, valid until 2030. Absolutely insane for a club that otherwise has been having a pretty underwhelming transfer window following a pretty underwhelming season. And they have been roped in financial turmoil, and so much has been going wrong at Barcelona recently. But this is some hope on the horizon. This is something to get excited about. So this is something to believe in, really, and get behind, because I rate Dani Olmo very, very highly. And anyone who's been watching this channel for a bit knows what I think about this player. I mean, I don't talk about him a lot on YouTube, to be fair, but I have made a few tweets about him in the past, whether he's playing for Leipzig or Spain in the Euros. I really, really rate him highly. And he's a player that I wish Manchester United would have signed, but unfortunately it wasn't meant to be. So on the screen here, got Barcelona's transfer activity, and it's not very good. There's only one signing they've really made, which is Pau Victor, I believe a young striker who I don't really know much about, but from the little I've read and the little bit of research I've done, it seems like he won't be starting at Barcelona. He'll be coming in more as a backup option and as a breakthrough prospect of sorts. So there's not really much to write home about Barcelona summer so far. Considering where Barcelona finished last season, I mean, they finished second, which doesn't really sound that bad. But when you couple that with the fact that they didn't win any trophies last season and how bad of a season it was under Xavi, then you start to paint a bigger picture and you start to realize the significance of this summer under Hansi Flick, his first summer as Barcelona manager. It's really important that Barcelona get things right this summer. And I think Dani Olmo is a step in the right direction. I think he's a player who brings a lot to this team that they don't currently have in abundance. Yes, they've got a lot of bright young talents, but they need win now players. They need a combination of these bright young prospects who are coming through the academy, but also players who have the experience and the know-how to win trophies now. And Dani Olmo is that, obviously recently winning the Euros with Spain, but also just proving for Leipzig that he is a player who is capable of evolving, improving, and adapting with the environment. And he brings a lot to this team. Technically, a really sound player. I rate him so highly. I think his dribbling is pretty decent for a midfielder. He's capable of scoring goals. He's capable of generating high-quality chances and assists. He's capable of playing line-breaking passes. Yes, it may not be his strongest suit, but he's capable of doing it. And on top of that, his movement off the ball is something that I don't think a lot of people rate very highly about his game, and they should. It's one of those underrated qualities that he has. He's really good at finding space off the ball and being an option when his teammates are trying to progress the ball up the field or look for a killer through ball. I think in addition to that, one thing about Dani Olmo that I really like is his consistency. The fact that, in a Spain shirt more recently in the Euros, I think is the best example of him consistently coming off the bench or in the opportunities where he did get to start, consistently just contributing to the team on the scoreboard and otherwise, right? He's just a really good footballer to watch, in my opinion. Like, he's not somebody who just gets goals and just gets assists, but isn't really good at much else. He actually is a very productive player on and off the ball for his team. So he's a very well-rounded player and a jack of all trades. The question is he a master of any of those traits? Only time will tell. And only time will tell if he'll be able to deal with the pressure and the expectations of playing for a club the size of Barcelona, especially with everything they've got going on at the moment. And if he'll fit into the Hansi Flick system, more importantly, right? Will he gel with the likes of Frankie de Jong, with the likes of Pedri? Will he be able to play with Gundogan, who's coming towards the end of his career and is an exceptional player? Only time will tell. But let me know what you think in the comments down below. If you agree, if you disagree, keep it respectful, of course. Is this a good signing for Barcelona? And more importantly, is this what they actually need? Could this money have gone elsewhere into the team? 55 million euros, I don't think is that much, especially for a player of Dani Olmo's ilk and quality. I think that is a fair price in the modern game, and I don't really think you're going to get a player like him for any cheaper unless they're coming towards the end of their contract or it's a free transfer, right? Unless there's some really special circumstances, you're probably going to have to fork out this and probably more for players in that similar quality range. And I think that this is a good signing for Barcelona. But again, my analysis of Barcelona is very surface level, because when I watch La Liga these days, it tends to be Real Madrid. I'm not going to lie. Their star-studded quality is the main draw of watching La Liga. I mean, I'd even rather watch Girona before I watch Barcelona because of how exciting they were last season. And that's no shade to Barcelona. I just think those two teams have been more interesting. And that goes to show how far Barcelona have fallen as a team. Because growing up, Barcelona was the team to watch. They played a beautiful brand of football. They had all the star-studded quality. And in addition to that, they were just a magnificent team. You were just in awe of how good they are and how far those giants have fallen. Hopefully, this is the beginning of something special. This is something to get excited behind, under not just under Hansi Flick, but the future beyond Hansi Flick for Barcelona fans. But yeah, it's been your boy Triple M. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your day. And thank you for taking time out of your day to watch this video. Peace!